In every difficulty lies an opportunity. When you think about life, the reality is that out of great difficulty comes some of the most beautiful things in the world. For those of you that are mothers, you know what I'm talking about. 9 months, and then that last moment of giving labor, but out of that, something absolutely incredible and beautiful. Or a business, if you think about it. All the work that goes into starting a business, starting a project, making an invention, the money, the time, the sweat, the tears, all invested in that. And then to finally launch, and then to finally make some money off of it. Out of every difficulty comes incredible opportunity. When I think about many of the difficult times of my life, it makes me think also about the beautiful things that came out of those times in my life. I think about friendships that I've gained and lessons that I've learned and ways that I've advanced in my life through the mistakes of others that affected me or through my own mistakes, whatever it might be. And the reality is that Scripture shows us that exact same thing. Out of incredible difficulty comes overwhelming opportunity. One of the most difficult moments that faced the early church after Jesus had risen from the dead and gone back up to heaven, the early church was pretty comfortable actually in the city of Jerusalem. And even though Jesus had told them that they would end up being witnesses throughout the whole world, they were comfortable in the spot where they were in. In fact, before I say it, let me tell you that sometimes difficulty creates opportunity because it causes us to get out of the comfort zone that we have been living in. And so those early believers, they were hanging out in Jerusalem and having a good time there and, fellowshipping, talking to each other, drinking some coffee or whatever it was that they were drinking at that time. And all of a sudden in Scripture, it says in the book of Acts that persecution rose up against the church. And the end result of that persecution was that all of a sudden, the people of God started moving out of Jerusalem, spreading the good news of Jesus Christ to other places. In the middle of great difficulty came incredible opportunity. That's the season that we find ourselves in right now. We find ourselves in a season of great difficulty where a lot of things that we were used to, we don't have all of them anymore. Some of you might have been let go from a job. Others of you are at home with your kids because they're not going to school. Others of you, you're just simply stuck at home. Well, a whole lot of us, right? And because of that, we find ourselves in a situation where we might be discouraged, depressed, anxious, or any number of other things. What I'd like you to do is maybe consider a different vision. Consider that maybe this moment is a moment of incredible opportunity for you. That right in the middle of life's greatest difficulties, something beautiful is about ready to be birthed. In fact, I hear people all the time, and especially since I live in the city of Los Angeles and work in the city of Los Angeles and know so many that do, we live busy lives. And I hear a lot of people going, I would love to do this, but I just don't have time for it. Well, guess what? You have time for it now. And the reality is that God has given us an incredible moment right now where we can step up, step out, and step into something new. So ask yourself this question. What is the new thing that God is wanting to do in my life? What does He want to do with you, in your marriage, with your family, in business and work and finances, and reaching friends that maybe were far from God, but now because of being hopeless and broken, they're reaching out and they're looking for God? Oh, my friend, you have incredible opportunities right now. And so don't look at the difficulty. Look at the opportunity.